The self is a pronoun. Um, I'm actually serious about that. The word self comes from what's called in language the reflexive pronoun, which is when you talk about someone doing something for themselves or to themselves. See, languages have to have a way of talking about action which is turned back on the speaker, right? And the word self was originally that reflexive pronoun. Now, over history, psychologists and social scientists are really good at turning things like pronouns and verbs into objects, things that can be treated as if they're rocks or books or something, objects. So through this process of linguistic transformation, the reflexive pronoun of self got turned into the self and treated as though it's an object. And then we, of course, then start talking about this, what the self does and what it does to the self and what the parts of the self, all of that comes out of all that kind of, you could say, linguistic trickery. Now, if we want to get inside that, we're talking about an experience that a person has as they live from moment to moment in their experiencing, as their emotions and perceptions and bodily sensations and actions unfold. And the experience the person has of that unfolding in themselves. And the concept they build up of what that is, the labels they attach, that's what we mean by self. But it all comes from this little bit of language, the reflexive pronoun.